drugs, and that he was proceeding there with Lieutenant Colonel Jacob and Warrant Officer Sbia, all from Durban Serious Organized Crime.
Ngiyakubona.
Would you still maintain that you didn't speak to him?
Uma samile lapho ukuthi wena uzange ukhulume naye.
Ubrigadier nyuswa indoda eqotho. Uma ekhuluma kanje kusho ukuthi ngakhuluma naye.
You see, this brigadier, Brigadier Nyuswa is a man of integrity. So if he mentions that I did, that would mean that is a fact. I did speak to him.
Then, Commissioners, please put that file not too far, but far out of your desk. We'll go back to the statement. But just for the benefit of the warrant officer, if we go to the
Yes, Mrs. Sikhakhane.
Apologies, Chair. I see the time is moving too fast for me. I just thought I should present what is in front of me, even to the benefit of Warrant Officer News. So can I ask that we go to page 800 of the exhibit file? That's file 3. And that's CJC 268. This is the investigation diary. Warrant Officer, can you confirm?
Yeah.
Investigation there, yes.
Who completed it?
Emina.
I did.
We'll come back to the other events that are recorded in this diary. But at paragraph 4,
uzobuya kwezinye igigaba ezenzakala la kodwa ufuna ubheke ku paragraph 4.
Yeah.
which goes on to page 801 from 800, which seems to suggest, maybe perhaps read it for the record, I'm not, so that I don't
Uthi ngangcono ukuthi wena uyifundele ufundele nje phezulu ngokwakho sokwazi ukuthi angathi ngathi ubuyo thini.
The container was properly closed and locked, the seal intact. The seal was broken and the container was opened in the presence of the supervisor of the warehouse, customs official, Ndutugo Kuzwayo, ORS members, Sergeant Mkiza and Sergeant Kavenda, and 27 black canvas bags were observed placed right at the end of the cargo or commodity just behind the container doors.
Thank you. And you entered these details when?
Wakubhala nendoko.
2206.
And if you turn over to page 802, we see your name just as the one that signed, but we see, is that your signature and name?
Yeah, but
Yes.
Okay. Do you confirm that what is recorded here is accurate?
yeah, but
It's
I
accurate
do.
yeah,
in all respects.
yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then may we move to the other part, which is about transporting the exhibit.
Should we close this file?
Yes, please, apologies, yes. It was just to clarify those affidavit and statements and
Ungayivali
division.
uyicelile, sedlulile lapho.
Apologies. We then, that decision to transport the exhibit, you have already said that it was taken by Col Jacob without consulting you.
Yes.
Ushilo ke njengoba esho ukuthi isinqumo sokuthatha uJacob angazange athintane nawe. Yes.
Okay. Then you loaded the exhibits and then you go to Ispingo. Sorry, yes.
Nase nikuthatha lokho mama exhibit nase niqhubeka niye eSiphingo.
Yebo.
Yeah.
Did Col Jacobs discuss with you and or warrant officers be or as to what would happen?
Ngabe
Ukuthi siyofaka ama-drugs police station eSiphingo.
that we were going to put the drugs in Sipingo's police station.
So the idea was that the exhibits were going to be stored at the Ispingo police station.
Ukuthi ke uthi wena kwakusho ukuthi la ama exhibit ayayobekwa eSipingo's police station.
Yebo, kunjalo.
Yes, that is so.
And then at this point, in this understanding, what would be your role?
Ngaleso sikhathi wena yini indima yakho umsebenzi wakho ngaleso sikhathi yini?
Ukuphelezela nje sihambe siyofaka ama-drugs.
Just to accompany to go and store the drugs.
Then you arrive at Ispingo, and one of the things that seem to be contentious is around the booking in and the booking out of the exhibits.
Yafika ke eSiphingo lapho kodwa kukhona into ethanda ukuxaka la ukuwafaka nokuwakhipha le exhibit lapho eSiphingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the decision to book them out, who took that decision?
Angithi uyazi ukuthi hayi sinasithi uyathatha uyabhuka niyasho ukuthi ngiyabhala la ukuthi ezokhishwa. Ngubani oweza nalombono? Leso sinqumo leso.
Mina ngatshela uCol Jacob ukuthi aswabhuke out ngoba siwahambise ePortshepstone.
I was instructed by Col Jacob that we should book them out and transport them to
Portshepstone.
Portchepston.
And then, let's then start with the booking in. We'll come back to that question, to that point.
Sizoqala ke la na ebhukwa ine efakwa lapha sizobuye sibuya muva kuloko ku.
In your statement, as I understand it, you were the one booking the exhibits in the sub-stating register.
Nasibheka ku statement sakho ukuthi nguwena ngqo owayebhala ebhukha in lama exhibit la.
Kunjani?
That is so.
Can I just have a moment? Now, in terms of your experience, had you done a similar, well, you had said you never done a similar operation, am I correct?
Ngabe kuyiqiniso ukuthi njengoba sithela sibheka ku experience yakho uthe awukaze ukube dihlangana nento enje uyenze into enje.
Angakazi.
I had never done it.
And then how were you then going to complete the sub-stating register? Did you seek any guidance from anyone?
Ingabe ke nakwebe kunjalo uzokwazi kanjani ukuthi ubhalise lapha noma uzocela omunye akuncede?
Akekho umuntu engizomcela, ngatshela uCol Jacob ukuthi angifake ama-exhibit we register.
I did not ask anybody else. I was told by Jacobs that I must book them in the register.
Noguthi entarisha ama-exhibit kwi-exhibit 13 ngiyakwazi.
And the fact that I was glued up about entering this exhibit into the register, I know it.
This is something we had done before.
Uke wakwenza phambilini.
Yebo, kunjalo.
Yes.
Perhaps I seem to be confused so I just want to understand. So you had,
Yeah, my sense was that there was confusion between operation and entering exhibits in an exhibit register. I think his response earlier was, or rather, when responding earlier, he appears to have been under the impression that the question related to an operation of this nature. And did I understand you correctly, Warrant Officer?
Ngabe mhlambe ekuqaleni sicabange ukuthi mhlambe wena bokhuluma uthi mayelana ne-operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, perhaps let me be specific so that we are clear and we don't come
Uthi
to the wrong
uzobonda
conclusion.
go straight njengerula. Ungalokhu sibhayiza sishona ukuzobuza lokho afuna ukubuzakho.
Had you, earlier we spoke about you having experience in narcotics. What I want to know, had you then had some experience about entering suspected drugs exhibits in the sub-13 register?
Yebo ushilo ukuthi ngathi unaso isipiliyoni sama narcotics kodwa ke umbuzo ukuthi ngabe ulwazi bonalo yini lokubhalisa
Yebo,
ku-enter?
benginalo.
Yes, I had.
And in registering these exhibits, was it not needed that they have exhibit bags?
Manje ukubhalisa lapha bekungekho isidingo ukuthi le ikhwama kufanele zibe khona nazo la.
Yebo, kwakufanele.
Yes, we're supposed to.
And in the absence thereof,
Manje njengoba zingekho,
Saqhubeka sawafaka.
we proceeded, carried on putting them in.
so how was the register completed?
Manje ugcwalisa kanjani i-register?
Ngokudescribe ukuthi yini leyo ifaka kwi-exhibit 13.
Describe that?
Ama-exhibits.
By describing the exhibits.
Okay, can I just request you to speak up at some point?
Sicela uphakamise izwi mnewethu kuzozwakala kahle ukusho.
Okay. Now, I want us to go to your paragraph 13 of your statement.
Paragraph 13 kwi-statement sakho.
There are different versions which we've had between Jacob, Sbia, and yourself in your statements.
Kukhona la kungahambisani khona kwinto ezikhulunyiwe uSibiya uJacob nawe.
And you say you requested the exhibit clerk, and I take that, who was the exhibit clerk? Let me just not assume.
Uthi ke wacela unobhala uclerk ku-exhibit lapho uthi ubani loyo?
Perumal.
Permal.
Is it Warrant Officer Jayanathan Perma?
Uye loyo?
Uyena.
China. Yes, that's the one.
And you say that you spoke to him or approached him so that you can get exhibit bags.
Uthi ke wena waya kuye wakhuluma naye ngamakhwama zama-exhibit.
Yebo, ngakhuluma naye.
Yes, I did speak with him.
And at this time, your capacity is just being of assistance.
Ngaleso sikhathi indima efuneka idlala ukunceda nje.
Yebo, kunjalo.
Yes.
And in your knowledge, you were to leave the exhibits at Isipingo.
Ngokwazi kwakho, kwakufuneka nje ushiye lama exhibit esiphingo.
Yebo, kunjalo.
Yes, it is like that.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to talk or refer you to an engagement that Jacobs has, but what is of interest to me is if we go to that file 2 of the exhibit file and go to the statement or Perumal's statement.
Nabe shukule file abakulethela yona lapho.
It's CJC 243, but particularly it's page 593. This is a statement by Warrant Officer Perumal, the exhibit official at Isipingo.
Statement sakho Paroma lapho esiphingo.
Ngiyasibona.
I see it.
He refers at paragraph 3
Paragraph 3 la khombisa khona, show sikhomba khona.
he refers to a discussion with Colonel Jacob.
Yes, ngiyabona.
Yes, I can see that.
But he does not refer to a discussion with you.
Kodwa akukho la show ukuthi kwaba khona uxoxisana. Now,
Ngiyabona.
I see that.
Would you say he's wrong?
Usho ukuthi ngabe impazamo kuyena.
Kungenzeka ukuthi wakhuluma no Colonel Jacob kanti nami futhi ngakhuluma naye mayelana nama.
It is possible that he spoke with Colonel Jacobs, but I also spoke with him. Umundoda,
Indoda.
yeah, with him.
Then if I may request that we go back to your earlier statement at page 656.
Ucela ubuyele emuva kwistatement sakho le nombolo eshoyo 656.
We've referred to the statement, but particularly I'm interested at page 657, your paragraph 8. And again, I remind you that this is 23 November 2021, and the events were still fresh. At paragraph 8 of your statement, this is when you deal with booking the exhibits. You then do not refer to any engagement with Warrant Officer Perumal, as fresh as
Uyabona ke lapho lento ebhayo lapho kwakusasekusha kumqondweni wakho sakhumbula kahle. Kodwa kukho nakuphi la osho khona ukuthi kunaba khona ukukhulumisana ukuxhumana naye uPerumal.
Advocate uchaza ukuthi akukho la ngibhale khona ukuthi sake sakhuluma no Perumal mayelana nama exhibit bags.
Advocate, are you giving an impression that at no time had I communicated with him about the bags?
No, perhaps let me ask it differently. In your earlier statement, you did not record this fact that you spoke to Warrant Officer Perumal about the exhibit bags.
Uthi kubeka kuwe ukuthi statement sokuqala akukho la kubonakala khona la ubhale khona ukushoyo ukuthi wakhuluma naye.
Ngiyezwa.
I do hear that.
Then, if I may request that we also go to file 3.
File 3.
We've just referred to this, and I asked you, this was the investigation diary which you completed or entered.
Investigation ke waya complete uwe.
Please give him the page number.
Oh, apologies, page 80801, apologies.
Yeah.
Okay.
800, it continues to 801. Oh, apologies, 801 to 802, yes.
So we 801 kuya ku 802.
And you said the entry number is what?
Entry 8.
Oh, thank you.
Uzwile ke entry 8.
Yes.
Yes.
And you completed this, and perhaps you'll pardon me if I miss it, but I could not locate where you refer to your interaction with Warrant Officer Perumal.
Uthi yakho wo wayigcwalisa le. Kodwa uthi ngixolele makube mhlambe wenza iphutha kodwa akaboni lapho la osho khona ukuthi waxoxisana nalo.
Yeah, Babuku.
Yes.
If I just I may ask, without being presumptuous, what would have been the rationale for that? Was it not significant, or according to you?
Uthi naye yabuza. Uthi ngabe kwenziwa yini lokho? Mhlambe wabona ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi lento le ayishonto akubalulekile mhlambe. Yikho ngakufaka?
Ngingasho ukuthi kwasala ngephutha.
I would say it was mistakenly left out.
Okay, thank you. If I may request that we put that file away, I see that the time is one.
Maybe just. We will take the adjournment now and come back at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. We will hear Mr. Shaskalsin and continue with Warrant Officer Mpangase thereafter.